Here we go. Oh. Right, good evening everybody. Welcome to another evening class of yoga. The sun is still very hot in the sky. Oh, you have to go and sit down, girls. Go and sit down. This isn't doggy time. Go and sit down or you'll go inside. Okay? So we're just going to bring our attention to the breath. Just closing the eyes, rooting down through the sit bones. Breathing in for 5 and sigh the breath out. Breathing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you keep your attention on the breath, just notice how the body is feeling. Feeling the energy in the body. Feeling if you've got any tight areas, aches, pains. And even just notice the mood that you're in. If you're tired, hungry, anxious, just acknowledging what is going on with you today. Okay. And then let's just wiggle the fingers, circle the wrists, wiggle the toes, and then inhale, arms floating up overhead. And then sigh the breath back down with the arms, of course. Inhale, floating arms, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, floating arms back down. Roll through the shoulders. And let's come up onto your feet to do a little warm up. Okay, so rooting down through the feet. In fact, let's open up the feet a little bit more. Shaking into the wrists. Circle into the wrists. And then take a nice big inhale, filling up the lungs, and sigh the breath back out. And again, inhale, floating arms. Exhale, sigh the breath back down. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, side stretch over. Really opening up that side body. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, side stretch over. Swapping over, inhale, right arm. Exhale, side stretch over. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Bringing the arm up and start to rotate into the shoulder, using the momentum of the body to take the arm round. And then slowing down, opposite direction. Okay, opposite arm, taking it back. Slowing down, opposite direction. Okay, let's take both arms up for our windmill arms, dropping the left in front and the right behind. Taking both arms up again, opposite direction. And shake it out, roll through the shoulders. So spinal twist coming off that back heel, taking the twist all the way round. And then slowing down. So bringing the feet closer together. Foot down through that left foot and shake out that right ankle. If you need to hold onto a wall, that's okay. And then start to rotate into the ankle. Opposite direction. And then one way, other, one way, other, one way, other. Flexing into the knee. And then swinging the whole of the legs forward and back. The leg. I think I said legs. Okay, so we're going to lift the leg up. Whoops. Bit of a wobble there. Open up to the side and behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Taking a hold of the foot, draw the knees together, open up into the chest. Breathing in for 5. And out for 5. Let's shake it out. Oh, really quite warm out here. So let's root down through that right foot, shaking out that left ankle. And then start to rotate into the ankle. Opposite direction. And then one way, other, one way, other, one way, other. Flexing into the knee. Then swinging the whole of the leg forward and back. Then we're going to lift the knee up, take it out to the side and behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Take a hold of the foot, draw the knees together. Open up into the chest. Breathing in for 5. And out for 5. Let's shake it out. Okay. So let's come to the front of your mat. Just rooting down through the feet. Lifting up the toes, spreading them, planting them down. Just feeling the energy as you draw up through the feet all the way up to the crown. Just close the eyes here. And just soften the knees, gently tuck the tailbone under, rolling the shoulders back, open up into the chest. Feel that crown lifting up towards the sky. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Draw the attention to the Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Take that breath deep into the back of the throat. Breathing in. Breathing out, Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in. And breathing out. And stepping that right foot back, sweeping the arms up, coming into warrior 1. Just lower the shoulders down, palms facing each other, taking the gaze up towards the sky. And actually see the moon up there. So Ujjayi breathing. 3 deep breaths here. And then lower the hands down. Take the hands behind the back and roll through the shoulders. Slide these shoulder blades down the spine, opening up into the chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come into a nice flat back, forward fold. Just resting the hands on the tailbone just now. Taking your gaze down towards the floor. And then start to pivot forward a little bit more, drawing these hands up towards the sky, drawing the shoulder blades together. If you find it tight behind that left knee, you can soften the left knee and fold over that left thigh, whatever feels good for you. And then release the hands. Bring the fingers in line with the toes and step that right foot back, dropping the right knee down. So left knee is above the ankle. Inhale, floating the arms up, open into the heart. Crescent lunge. 3 deep breaths here. And plant the hands back down and glide the hips back. Just leave the left toes on the mat just now, so you get a nice stretch down the front of the left leg. Coming forward, make sure the left knee is above the ankle, sweeping the arms up into crescent lunge. Now, if you want to take it a little bit deeper here, okay, you can take a hold of the elbows or take a hold, hands in prayer. I'm tangled up in my t-shirt here. Okay, so nice open heart. 3 deep breaths. Release the hands and glide the hips back again, lifting through these left toes. So you get a nice stretch down the back of that left leg now. Coming forward. Planting that right hand down. Inhale, left arm comes up. Lovely twist round. You can bind the arm behind the back. And for a deeper stretch here, you can bend into that, right foot, okay? Just taking a hold of that right foot, drawing that left shoulder back. Lovely twist going on here. And release. Okay, bring both hands on the inside of that left foot and heel toe that left foot out to the side and drop the knee out, okay? You might want to slide that right leg back a little bit. So we're coming into lizard pose. You can stay here or you can come down onto the mat. Or if your hips are a little bit tight, like my left hip is, I'm going to come down onto my block. Always listen to what's going on with your body. So left knee falls out to the side. You're on the edge of that left foot. Ujjayi breathing. And then just gently bringing yourself back up. Heel to the foot back in and just glide the hips back, lifting through the toes. Okay, coming forward, plant the hands down, tuck the back toe under, and let's step back to downward dog here. Just pedal through your feet, pushing one heel down, sit bones pushing up towards the sky. And coming to stillness, just push the chest towards the thighs, rooting the heels down as much as you can. And then looking between your hands, float the shoulders over the hands, coming into plank. Aim for 3 breaths here. Ujjayi breathing. And then gliding the hips back again into your downward dog. Soften through the knees, look towards the front of the mat. You can jump through or walk towards the front of the mat. Soften the knees, just flopping over like a rag doll. Just swaying from side to side. Just opening up the side body. And then coming back to center, soften the knees, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, floating arms up. Exhale, namaste, hands to heart. Okay, so make sure your feet are a bit hip width apart. Step in that left foot back now, floating the arms up, coming into warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Relax the shoulders down, open up into the heart, palms are facing each other. Gazing up towards the sky in between the hands. Make sure that front knee is over the ankle. 3 deep breaths here. Ujjayi breathing. And then straighten through that front leg. Bring the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders over and slide the shoulder blades down the spine. So open up into the chest. Hands are resting down at the tailbone. Take another inhale here and exhale, pivoting into the hips, coming into that flat back. Gazing towards the mat. And then folding all the way over, bringing the hands all the way up to the sky, drawing these shoulder blades together. Again, if it's tight behind that right knee, soften that right knee, just folding over that right thigh. Crown is pointing towards the floor. Your gaze is looking to the back of your mat. So keep opening into the chest, drawing these shoulder blades together. Doing really well. And then release the hands down, fingertips in line with the toes. Step the left foot back, dropping the left knee down. Lift the heart through. 3 deep breaths here. Oh, it's a little breeze picking up. Ujjayi breathing. And then glide the hips back. Just keep that right foot down, gliding the hips back. And just giving you back a lovely gentle stretch out here. Inhale, coming forward. Make sure that right knee's above the right ankle, sweeping the arms up. Lower the shoulders down, palms are facing each other. Coming into your crescent lunge here. Ujjayi breathing. And bringing the hands back down, fingers in line with the toes. Glide the hips back and lift through these right toes. A lovely stretch down the back of that right leg. Oh, that feels lovely. Bring the hips forward again, sweeping the arms up, coming into crescent lunge. And again, you can take the hands behind the back. You can take a hold of the elbows or bring your hands into prayer. Open up into the chest. Whatever feels right for you. Release the hands. Plant that left hand on the inside of that right foot. Inhale, floating that right hand up. Bring it behind you into a bind. And then start to cup up onto your fingers of your left hand, or you might even want to take your hand onto a block and bend through that left knee and just take a hold of that left foot. It's quite a deep twist here. Don't push it if you're not ready for it. You can also use a strap, lassoing your back foot. I've done a bit of lassoing this week. Nice deep Ujjayi breaths. Lower the foot down, bring the hands back. So heel toe that right foot out to the side. So the hands are planted down onto the mat and just roll over onto the outside edge of that right foot. Okay. You can stay here or you can come a little bit closer to the mat. Just listening what's going on with your body. Quite a deep hip opener here. So don't overdo it. Ujjayi breathing. Okay, so bring the hands back up, heel toe that right foot in, step the right foot back into downward dog and pedal out the feet. Oh, that feels lovely. Okay, so come into stillness, pushing the sit bones up towards the sky, chest towards the thighs, rooting the heels down, just coming into stillness, into your downward dog. And then take your gaze between your hands and glide the shoulders over the hands, coming into your plank pose. Okay, aim for 3 deep breaths here. Remember, spiral into the arms. Make sure the weight is fully distributed in the whole hands. And pushing back to downward dog. You can have another little pedal out. Okay, so we're going to come into pigeon pose here. So we're going to root down through that left heel, extend that right leg up, bend into the right knee and open that right knee up towards the sky, dropping the foot behind our back, gazing under our right oxter. 3 deep breaths here. So you're also strengthening into the arms. And then bring the knee back to face the mat and bring it through into pigeon pose, right knee behind right hand, and gliding that left leg back. And slowly bring yourself down onto the mat. You can stack the fists or you can bring your head all the way down. You might want a little wiggle from side to side, just to acknowledge what's going on in the hips, the groin. Use that Ujjayi breath. Send the breath into any tight areas, especially on the exhale. On the exhale, you're releasing that tension, okay? Really well. Ujjayi breathing. Okay, so another deep breath here, and then start to walk the hands back. So just holding this pose for a moment. Chest nice and open, relaxed shoulders, low back bend. You'll also feel an extension down the front of that left leg. Okay, now a gentler version of the one that we were doing earlier is bend into that left knee again. And you can plant the right hand down and take the left hand back for that left foot. Okay, if you want to explore something a little bit deeper, plant the left hand down and take the right hand back. Roll through the shoulder so you're opening up into the right side of the chest. So whatever feels right for you. Use that Ujjayi breath. One more deep breath here. And then lower the legs down. So we're going to root down into the legs, okay? Pushing down into the feet, the legs. And as you root down, you lift up. And we're going to place that right hand on the right thigh. Inhale, left arm coming up, reaching the hand up towards the sky or the ceiling. Lovely extension here. And then bringing yourself back down. Now roll onto that right hip, okay? And you want to bring the left foot over the right knee. Now, if that's not doable, extend through that right leg. Okay, I'm going to turn around and face the camera for this one. So Ardha Matsyendrasana, half spinal twist. So you may have the foot extended, you could have the foot on the inside, or you might have your right foot tucked on the outside of the left buttock, not underneath, and you're rooting both sit bones down. And inhale, that left arm up, open up into the shoulder, and placing the fingers down beside the buttock. You don't want to be stretching them away because you want to keep the spine nice and long. And then either taking the elbow onto that right thigh or hugging, twisting around, using your knee, your thigh as leverage. Relax the shoulders, chin parallel to the floor. 3 deep breaths. Close the eyes in this pose. Notice what's going on not just externally, but internally. You're ringing through your internal organs, cleansing them by encouraging the blood flow, the circulatory system, encouraging more oxygen into the muscles. Nice deep Ujjayi breaths. And then we're gently going to unwind, okay? So you're going to bring yourself back round onto all fours. Tuck the toes under, push the hips back up into downward dog. Oh, what a little beastie's going about tonight. Okay, maybe they're wanting to do yoga. So just pedaling through the feet. Okay, so rooting that right foot down now, extending that left leg up and bend through that left knee, drawing it towards the sky, dropping that left foot down behind the back, looking under your left oxter or armpit. 3 deep breaths here if you can. Ujjayi breathing. And then bring the knee back to face the mat. Come through into pigeon pose, left knee behind left hand, foot comes across diagonally, and slide that right leg back. So just getting comfortable in the pose. Start to lower down onto the mat. You may want to stack fists, use your block under your head. Just folding all the way over. Just feeling what's going on in your body. Use that Ujjayi breath. Two more deep breaths here. Then slowly coming back up, planting the hands down. Just taking a moment here to just notice how the body's feeling now. And then bending through that right knee, plant that left hand down, reaching that right hand back for that right foot. If you do want to take it a little bit deeper, you're going to swap the hands round. Listen to what's going on in your body. And then lowering down. Okay, so root down through the legs, pushing the legs, the knees, the feet into the earth. Okay, it's quite a strong posture. Just gently resting that left hand down. Inhale, right arm comes up, reaching up. Breathe into the openness of the lungs, the expansion of the lungs here. And then lowering the hands back down. Plant the hands down. Oh, sorry, roll over onto your left thigh. Okay. And bring that right foot over the left knee. Okay. Just rooting the sit bones down. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale that right arm up, opening up into the right side of the chest. Bring the fingers down behind the buttock. And then twisting round, looking over your right shoulder, or in fact, just close the eyes. Ujjayi breathing. And then just gently unwinding, unraveling. Okay. So, can I come onto my back? I don't know. They've got two little doggies. Yes, I can see. Yes, I'm teaching a class. Okay, we're going to go back up onto our feet, I think. Okay. A way to get rid of them just now, in a nice way. Okay, so let's open up the feet nice and wide. We're going over to the park in an hour. Yes, Okay, so feet facing forward, roll the shoulders back, clasp the hands behind the back and root the hands down towards the mat. Nice open chest. And then pivoting into the hips, coming into nice flat back here. Ujjayi breathing. And then releasing the hands, drawing them down towards the floor or the earth. Plant the hands down. So let's plant that right hand under the face, release through that left hand, twisting round. Taking the gaze up towards the sky. Keep the hips square to the mat. Stacking the arms. Release the head down first, bring the hand down. Inhale, right arm, rising up, open through that right side of the chest. Stacking the arms, keep the hips square to the mat. Planting that right hand down, swapping it, left hand rising up, open through the chest. Release the head, bring the hand back down, last time. Inhale, right arm floating up, open up into the chest. Ujjayi breathing. And then lower down. Just allow yourself to fold over. Ujjayi breathing. Notice freedom in the neck. You may want to shake the head from side to side. Just notice that freedom in the neck. Okay. So come back up onto the hands into flat back and bring the heels in slightly by rotating onto the balls of the feet and bend into that right knee. Walk the hands over towards that right foot. So you want to have the hips down in line with the knees and the head is above the bottom, not the other way about. Okay. A nice wide angled squat. Inhale back to center and walk the hands over to the left side now. Squatting down. Ujjayi breathing. Inhale back to center, back over to the right. Inhale center, exhale over to the left. Okay, so let's come back to center and plant the hands down, heel to the feet in, or you can jump in and come down into a squat here. Now, if a squat is particularly difficult or challenging for you, you can take the blocks behind the heels, or you can also take the blocks under the bottom. Okay, so entirely your choice, or you might even be able to bring the soles of your feet down onto the mat. Okay, and bringing the palms together, elbows on the inside of the knees. So you're going to create a little bit of resistance here. Malasana is what this pose is, a low squat. And pushing the elbows into the knees, knees into elbows, close the eyes, Ujjayi breathing. And you're rooting your tailbone down towards Mother Earth, lifting the crown up towards the sky. Okay, plant the hands down. If you want a little bit of a challenge while we're here, you may want to come into crow pose, okay? And you can use the blocks for this. So I was doing that one morning this week. I think it was Monday morning. Okay, nice soft landing if Mitzi stays where she is. So you can use the blocks and bring your toes up onto the blocks. You don't have to use the blocks, but it just gives a little bit extra height. You want to spread the fingers and root down into the fingers, planting the thumbs down, and make sure that weight is evenly distributed. Okay, off you go, off the mat. Okay, and then bend into the elbows. And as you rock back and forward, just bring the knees onto the shelf of the upper arm. So that's what you're creating. You're creating a little shelf here. Keep the head up. Make any adjustments you need to. Okay. You might bring one foot up, back down. Sometimes it can be a little bit more challenging than others. Okay, I'm not going very far tonight. Again, it's just all what's part of the energy, what's going on. It's been a really hot day. Okay, so coming off the blocks, I'm going to come into some bridge poses now. So just lower down onto your bottom, your buttocks and bottom got sort of mixed up there. And just coming into a nice bent knee position. In fact, we'll come down onto our back. Okay, bending into the knees. Just take the hands onto the belly just now. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, flatten that low back, belly button comes back towards the spine. Lovely pelvic tilt. A great release here. Inhale, filling up the belly. Releasing the back. Exhale, flatten that low back. Belly button comes back towards the spine as you exhale. Inhale, release the back, filling up into the belly. Exhale, flatten the low back, belly button back to spine. Once more, inhale into the belly, filling up the belly. Exhale, flatten the low back, belly button back to spine. Okay, release the hands down by your side. So bring the heels in close towards the buttocks, feet facing forward. And we're going to float our arms up with our bridge pose. So take an inhale, push strongly into the feet. Knees start to tilt forward, arms floating up overhead, bringing the chest towards the shin. And as you exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae comes back down onto the mat, hands come down as well. And again, inhale, push strongly into the feet, knees tilting forward, not out to the side. Arms extending away overhead onto the mat behind you. Exhale, floating back down. And again, inhale, floating arms, hips lifting up towards the sky. And exhale, lowering down. Now, we're going to deepen this a little bit more. And we're going to extend the right heel up towards the sky. Okay, so one-legged bridge. Okay, and now your choice if you want to keep the hands down or still float them up overhead. Just depends how much stability you want to be giving yourself. So the hands do provide a certain amount of stability here, but certainly yogi's choice. Okay, so inhale, push strongly into that left foot. Hands rising up overhead, pushing that right heel up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae. Just keep that leg extended. Inhale, floating arms. Left knee tilts forward as you push strongly into that left foot. Exhale, lowering back down. And again, inhale, floating hands up overhead. Exhale, lowering back down. Just hug the knees into the chest. Circle through the knees or rocking the hips. And we're going to do the same to the opposite side. So plant that right foot down, extend that left heel up towards the sky. Okay. spread the toes of your right foot. You're really feeling stability here. And then inhale, pushing into that right foot, pushing that left heel up towards the sky. Yogi's choice if you have your arms extended or not. And exhale, lowering back down. The important thing is not allowing that right knee to fall out to the side. You don't want to put pressure on that right knee. Okay, and again, push strongly into that right foot. The knee tilts forward. Arms floating up overhead, pushing that left heel up towards the sky. And exhale, floating back down onto the mat. One more. Inhale, one-legged bridge. You're doing really well. And exhale, floating back down. Okay. Hugging both knees in. And then opening the knees up to the side. Circling them different directions. Opposite way now. And yogi's choice. If you want to use the strap here, you can around your toes, or extending both heels up towards the ceiling. Okay. It's also your choice if you want to hold on to the backs of your thighs. Okay, if your legs are feeling a little bit tired, that's okay. Or you can just leave your hands down by the side. And we're going to point our toes and flex them back. And point and flex them back. And point and flex them back. Okay, now bend the knees, take a hold of the big toes, open up the feet, coming into happy baby. Okay, so feet are still facing up towards the sky, knees wide apart and bent, gently rocking from side to side. Okay, so let's bring the feet down onto the mat, open up the feet mat width apart, take the hands onto the belly, inhale. As you exhale, drop the knees over to the right side. Take your gaze over to the left. So feel the expansion into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. As you breathe. Ujjayi breathing here. And then on your next inhale, bring the knees back to center, dropping them over to the left. Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Draw the knees back up to center. Hug the knees in. And crossing your feet at the ankles, we're going to rock ourselves back up onto our sit bones. Okay, well done. Right, doggies, go away and sit down. Go away and sit down. Give that a walk in a wee while. Okay, so working into our boat pose. Okay, now I'm on a little crack in the slabs here, so just correct my posture. So you might want to just open up the sit bones a little bit wider, taking the hands behind the knees, just drawing the toes back. So you want to keep the knees close towards the chest, working into your boat pose. So start to float these toes up off the mat, engaging into your core, your thighs, your abdomen, the low back. Relax through the shoulders. And then flexing into the feet, start to raise the feet up. So keep the knees in close to where you are, raising up the feet, coming into a half boat, and then extending all the way. Now you can modify by using the strap, or for full pose, taking the hands out in front, shoulder width apart, shoulder height, And sit down, Liesl. And then bend into the knees and cross the feet at the ankles. Liesl, get off the mat. Okay, let's come down into an easy pose. Liesl, sit nice. Okay, lengthen up through the spine. Take the fingertips out in front. So this pose we're coming into next helps to open up the hips a little bit further. Sit. Okay, not you, the dog. Okay, so TP fingers, take an inhale. And as you exhale, just start to tippy toe the fingers forward. Keep the spine nice and long. Making any adjustments you need to, you might want to come to a halfway point. Use that Ujjayi breath, use that out breath to help you come forward. Okay, keep the spine nice and long. Just allowing the body to come a little bit closer towards the floor. Ujjayi breathing. And then walking the hands back up, okay. So raise the hands up overhead and we're going to swap our feet, okay. So we're working into the knee or the ankle that's in front. That's the hip that's getting worked into the deepest now, okay. So tippy toe fingers, TP fingers, inhale. Oh, the animals are wanting in the show tonight, aren't they? Don't you dare jump into my strawberry patch. Okay, and then just gently start to tippy toe the fingers forward. Come into a halfway point. Using that Ujjayi breath. Just soften the elbows down. You can use your blocks. You don't need to bring the elbows down. You can rest on a block. Whatever is going to work for you. Okay, we're all different. We've all got various degrees of energy depending on what we've been doing. Might have been working hard today. So just notice. And you'll notice one hip is tighter than the other. That's always going to be the case because of our posture, what we're doing in our daily routine. And we're not equal on each side. So just folding over. Ujjayi breathing. Slowly bringing yourself back up. And drawing the knees together. Give your knees a lovely big hug. And extend the legs out, give them a shake. Windscreen wiper into the feet. Circling into the ankles now. You can lean back in your hands for this. Opposite direction. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of side body opening here. So, open up the legs nice and wide. Okay. Make any adjustment you need to. You may even want to prop up your sit bones if you want, just be sitting on the edge of a blanket or a cushion or rolling up the back of the mat. And lengthen up through the spine. And we are on the beach this evening. We're at St Andrews, okay? I know you didn't know it, but we miraculously have appeared on the beach in St Andrews. And we've been playing with this lovely big beach ball, and we're going to take our left hand on top of the ball and right hand underneath. So it's going to start rooting that right hand towards the left foot, left arm coming up overhead. feel the left side of the body opening up, opening into that left side of the body. Just close the eyes, just notice Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breathing. And then gently inhale, rising back up. We're going to swap the ball round. Okay, so right hand on the ball, left hand underneath, and rooting that left hand towards the right foot, right hand coming up over towards that left foot, drawing that right shoulder back, opening through the right side of the body, flexing into the feet. Ujjayi breathing. Close the eyes. And then on your next inhale, gently drawing back up. Okay. And then throw the ball away to the next person. Take the hands behind the back. Just draw the legs back together. Shake out the legs. And then getting ready for relaxation. So you might want to come into a nice supported bridge by taking your block underneath, dropping the knees together. You may want to take the hands to the chest. Just coming into a nice, comfortable pose for Shavasana. Or you may want to take your legs up the wall, especially if you've been on your feet or you're feeling quite tired, your legs are quite achy tonight. Just taking the legs up the wall. Or the traditional corpse pose for Shavasana, just extending through the legs. Just taking the hands onto the belly. And as you settle down, doing a gentle tense and release. So tension into the toes and the feet, squeeze them in tight, 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 and release. Bring the attention to the legs, so squeeze in the calves and the thighs, tight, 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 and release. Squeeze in the buttocks, the abdomen, the lower back, squeeze, 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 and release. Making gentle fists with the hands and push the hands down towards the feet. Push, 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 and release. Bring the awareness into the face, screw up the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the whole of the face, tight, 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 and release. Just letting go into the support of your mat, settling down into Shavasana, keeping the attention on the breath, breathing in for 5, making the exhale a little bit longer for 7. So that helps release tension in the body. The out breath is longer. And in your mind's eye, as you breathe in, allowing the words let resonate in your mind, breathing in let, and exhale go. Breathing in let, exhale go. Breathing in let, and exhale go. Breathing in let, and exhale go. So allowing yourself to sink down deeper and deeper into the support beneath you. And know that you can stay here for as long as you wish, or for at least another 5-10 minutes anyway, to fully benefit from your yoga and your relaxation. You're just settling down, letting go, letting go, letting go. And I hope this relaxation brings a nice peaceful end to your day, whether it's been a busy one or a stressful one. Just knowing that the full intention is to be feeling loved and nurtured. and relaxed. Just enjoying this moment. Enjoying letting go. Letting go. And if you're outside, listen to the birds around you. The sounds in the distance. There may be some music playing. There may be someone cutting their grass. Even a dog or a cat in the distance. And just acknowledging all of nature. Feeling fully supported and fully grounded. Setting yourself or setting your intention for a great sleep tonight and a brilliant day tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your relaxation. And knowing that I wish you well.